Welcome, movie buffs, to Movie Trivia Game Night on Real Intellect. I'm your host, Brianna, and tonight we're diving deep into the world of cinema to test your film knowledge like never before. Get ready to challenge your friends, flex your movie muscles, and uncover fascinating facts about your favorite flicks. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below, and make sure to tickle that little bell to stay up to date on our movie trivia nights every week. Let's roll the reels and let the games begin. In the movie Pulp Fiction, what is the name of the restaurant where Vincent Vega and Mia Wallace have their iconic dance scene? The iconic scenes featuring Vincent Vega, John Travolta, and Mia Wallace, Uma Thurman, at the 1950s themed restaurant Jack Rabbit Slim's were not filmed in a real restaurant. Instead, the elaborate, retro-styled venue was a set specifically constructed for the movie. This attention to detail helped create the film's distinctive atmosphere, contributing to its unique and memorable visual style. In Lost in Translation, where does Bob Harris, the protagonist, meet Charlotte, the young woman he forms a connection with? During the filming of Lost in Translation, director Sofia Coppola intentionally kept the script vague regarding cultural references and specific directions, allowing for improvisation from the actors. This approach contributed to the feeling of disconnection and isolation experienced by the characters in the foreign setting of Tokyo. In The Blair Witch Project, what is the name of the fictional town where the characters begin their journey into the woods? During the marketing campaign for the Blair Witch Project, the filmmakers utilized the internet to create a faux documentary website, which included fake police reports, interviews, and information about the legend of the Blair Witch. This innovative approach helped generate widespread curiosity and contributed to the film's massive success upon release. In Memento, what is the unique condition that the protagonist Leonard Shelby suffers from? In Memento, director Christopher Nolan chose to tell the story in reverse chronological order to immerse the audience in the experience of Leonard's anterograde amnesia, mirroring his fragmented memory. This narrative decision not only adds to the film's suspense, but also challenges viewers to piece together the story alongside the protagonist. In the movie Her, what is the name of the artificial intelligence operating system that the protagonist Theodore Twombly develops a relationship with? In Her, Samantha Morton initially voiced the artificial intelligence operating system Samantha during filming. However, director Spike Jonze made the decision to replace her with Scarlett Johansson during post-production. This change allowed Johansson to bring a different interpretation to the role, offering more flexibility in capturing the character's emotions and enhancing the overall portrayal of Samantha. In Whiplash, what is the name of the demanding and ruthless music instructor who pushes his students to their limits? In Whiplash, the intense drumming scenes were so realistic because actor Miles Teller, who portrayed Andrew Neiman, underwent extensive drumming training for several months prior to filming. Teller's dedication to learning the drums enabled him to perform most of the drumming sequences himself, contributing to the authenticity and intensity of the film's musical performances. In Requiem for a Dream, what is Sarah Goldfarb's primary motivation for losing weight? In Requiem for a Dream, director Darren Aronofsky used a rapid-fire montage technique called the hip-hop montage, consisting of extremely quick cuts, sometimes as short as a quarter of a second, to depict the character's drug use. This innovative editing style helped convey the intensity and disorientation of addiction. In Lady Bird, which city does Christine dream of moving to for college? Lady Bird was the directorial debut of Greta Gerwig, and it set a record on Rotten Tomatoes by holding a 100% approval rating with 196 positive reviews before eventually receiving a single negative review. This remarkable achievement highlighted the film's widespread critical acclaim. In Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, what is the name of the company that erases memories? In Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, many of the special effects were achieved using in-camera techniques rather than CGI. Director Michael Gondry preferred practical effects to create a more authentic and immersive experience, such as using forced perspective and hidden cuts to portray the surreal memory erasure sequences. In Boyhood, over how many years was the film shot to depict the real-time growth of the main character, Mason? Boyhood is notable for its unprecedented approach to filmmaking, as director Richard Linklater filmed the movie over the course of 12 years with the same cast. This allowed the actors, particularly Eller Coltrane, who portrayed Mason, to age naturally on screen, resulting in a truly unique and immersive coming-of-age experience for audiences. In Little Miss Sunshine, what is Olive Hoover's talent that she showcases at the beauty pageant? In Little Miss Sunshine, the famous yellow Volkswagen van driven by the Hoover family breaks down frequently throughout the film. This was not scripted. Rather, it was a real issue with the aging vehicle during filming. The director, Jonathan Dayton, and Valerie Faris decided to incorporate these setbacks into the story, adding to the authenticity and humor of the film. In Juno, what unique instrument does Juno MacGuff play in a band with her friend? In Juno, the character Juno MacGuff's quirky personality and distinctive dialogue were heavily influenced by director Jason Reitman's collaboration with screenwriter Diablo Cody. Cody's witty and offbeat writing style infused the film with its unique charm, earning her an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. In The Florida Project, what is the name of the budget motel where the main characters live? In The Florida Project, director Sean Baker chose to cast mostly non-professional actors, including children who lived in the motel's surrounding area. This decision added a level of authenticity to the film's portrayal of life on the margins, and allowed the young actors to bring their own experiences and perspectives to their roles, resulting in incredibly naturalistic performances. In Manchester by the Sea, what tragic event prompts Lee Chandler to return to his hometown? In Manchester by the Sea, actor Casey Affleck's performance as Lee Chandler earned him critical acclaim and numerous awards, including the Academy Award for Best Actor. Interestingly, Affleck's portrayal was heavily influenced by his own personal experiences and emotions, as he drew upon his own grief and struggles to authentically portray the character's complex emotional journey throughout the film. In The Big Sick, what profession does Kumail Nanjiani's character, also named Kumail, pursue in addition to stand-up comedy? In The Big Sick, the screenplay was written by Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon, based on their real-life experiences as a couple. The film depicts the challenges they faced, including Emily's sudden illness and their cultural differences, making it a deeply personal and heartfelt project for both Nanjiani and Gordon. In Pan's Labyrinth, what is the name of the protagonist, Ophelia's stepfather, who is a ruthless captain in Franco's army? In Pan's Labyrinth, director Guillermo del Toro drew inspiration from fairy tales, mythology, and his own childhood experiences to create the film's fantastical world. He even designed and handcrafted many of the creatures and props used in the film, showcasing his passion for intricate storytelling and practical effects. In Parasite, what is the Kim family's initial job when they infiltrate the wealthy Park family's household? Parasite made history as the first South Korean film to win the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival. Director Bong Joon-ho's masterful storytelling and the film's exploration of social class dynamics resonated deeply with audiences and critics worldwide, leading to its unprecedented success on the international stage. In Room, what is the name of the young boy who has spent his entire life confined to the titular room with his mother? In Room, the young actor Jacob Tremblay, who portrayed Jack, formed a close bond with his co-star Brie Larson, who played his mother. To help Tremblay understand the emotional depth of the story, Larson would often stay in character even off-camera, fostering a genuine connection between the two actors that translated into their compelling performances on screen. In Get Out, what is the name of the secretive procedure that the Armitage family performs on their victims? Get Out was Jordan Peele's directorial debut, and he made history by becoming the first African American to win the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. Peele's unique blend of horror and social commentary resonated widely, earning the film critical acclaim and a lasting impact on the genre. In Birdman, which actor plays the role of Mike Shiner, a talented but unpredictable actor brought in to save Riggins' play? Birdman was filmed to appear as one continuous shot, a technique achieved through meticulous planning and editing. Director Alejandro G. Iñárritu and cinematographer Emmanuel Lubezki used long takes and seamless transitions to create this illusion, enhancing the film's immersive and dynamic storytelling.